edition of the Sports War. And we are back. We got the full crew in the house. That is what it's all about. The Yankees, out of any team in the league, are the best equipped to handle a blow like this.
I think there is a higher power at play here. He's due law of averages. That dude is the ultimate scrub. It's trash. Yeah. Every person you have in there is fucking trash.
Next game, you're going to see a big performance. You can see it in the end of the game, and I'm just totally stoked and excited for this.
And we are back. Welcome to another edition of the Sports Board. Another Ranger win as the Bruins get swept on the season series here on a Friday. Riley back in the building.
Wow,
Tony
dude.
on the couch.
That is right.
March Madness was crazy yesterday. How you fellas doing?
I'm doing great, dude. I'm super stoked. Obviously, big Rangers win that we can talk about. Yeah, a lot to get to on this beautiful Friday to start the weekend off right, dude.
Yeah, absolutely. Just so much to talk about. And one thing I wanted to talk about first before we get into the particulars with the sports yesterday. I was mentioning Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes.
And you were saying, last time you were there, Michael Matthews, some issues. And I was there yesterday with Pooch, and I thought, watching the games there, I thought it was pretty good. The one in Stanford, they probably renovated, I don't know, in the last 3-4 years. So
okay.
It's good shape. Growing up, we always went to the one in Milford, wing night and all that. And I was telling you pre-show, before we went there, I didn't realize that they have buy one, get one wings on Tuesday and
Which
Thursday,
is crazy.
And luckily yesterday was boneless, which is my favorite. So
chicken nuggets.
I was all set to get the honey barbecue and parm garlic and then onion rings. But then I didn't realize that hot barbecue, which was off the menu for years, just came back within the last year or so. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll get that. And it was really good. The tall boys, of course, light. It was great, honestly. I was there for 3 hours, I think not bad for being there for 3 hours, watching the games, 20 boneless wings, onion rings with the tip. It was like $60. Like, I think that's not really too bad. Tall boys too,
How many?
Not bad at all.
I think 4.
That's not bad at all.
No. So pretty good prices. So I was good with that, but just, I went to bed rather early, but then I woke up about like 2:00 in the morning, like burning acid reflex. Almost thought like I was going to throw up, but I think it's because the hot barbecue, and I don't know if you've had that flavor, Riley, it's just like kind of really hot. Like, I guess not like the craziest, like hot, that they have, but pretty hot. And I couldn't get to sleep for like 3 hours, literally. And I almost, like when I first woke up, I almost thought I was going to throw up. But I think it was just like the combination of like the beer with the hot barbecue.
Yeah, beer and hot sauce. And that doesn't.
That's tough, dude.
Yeah, but it's funny. Oh no, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, when you get back home, like, would you just kind of chill for a couple hours and went to bed? Or?
I was home for 20 minutes, and then I was like, I'm gonna just go to
Went
bed.
right
I want to get
bed.
up early, but I couldn't get up as early as I wanted to because that happened. And then this always happens when I wake up in the middle of the night. It's always panic mode. Think about every single thing you have to do tomorrow. Stay up for 3 hours, and then it's like an hour before I want to get up. Then I fall asleep. Then the alarm goes off. And I was literally trying to get up at 5, just get the day going, like go, and literally couldn't get out of bed till 6:30. Like, just was so tired because of that. But it's funny. I like, you were talking about them with the bad experience, with Wild Wings stuff. I don't really think it's on them. I think if I just got the honey barbecue, this never would have happened.
You really think so though?
Yeah, it's hot, and I don't usually have stuff like that's
that's true.
That hot,
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, if you're not used to the spiciness, I understand that. But I mean, was it at least good in the moment?
In the moment, it was great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm all for it. It's funny. Pooch thinks I'm always like tight about going there, but it's one of those things like first day of March Madness, like I'm all in. It's just like on the weekend when I'm looking to have like a nice dinner, like I'm not really trying to go to Buffalo Wild Wings.
No, yeah, very true.
Game,
yeah.
beers,
No, I the atmosphere there is pretty solid.
Yeah.
I will say though, obviously, like I mentioned, Mike and Matt, we haven't been there since we went back there, which is probably like over a year now. But I mean, I don't know if I want wings. Also, like I'm gonna hit up like probably Archie Moore's too before beat Dubs.
True, but the TV situation,
it
sucks.
does suck there.
Exactly.
And I mean, if Archie's wants to like actually make some real money, like put one in Stanford,
Yeah.
or Norwalk or Greenwich. I don't understand why they don't do that.
I know it is kind of weird. There's one in New Haven, right? Is that
Or
even still
it's
there?
Wallingford, I think.
Wallingford too.
Yeah, there was one in Derby. That one went out. That was the one I always went to growing up. The old 3 for $20, Tony.
That's
3
crazy.
for $20 on the appetizer menu. Getting the nachos, the wings. It was insanity.
I love their food.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
No, it's in the prices. But honestly,
I don't care.
A bone-in wing, I don't think there is a better Buffalo bone-in wing than Archie Moore's.
Yeah, their Buffalo really is good. Honestly, you know who like really is surprisingly good and could, I think, compete? Is Fire Engine Pizza.
Haven't had them yet.
Their wings are so. I mean, talk about spicy though. They'll get you sweating.
Blow your socks off.
But they're so good though.
Cover 2 in Newtown. Have you been there?
No.
Good place. Hole in the wall, Sandy Hook, actually downtown Sandy Hook.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try it out. Did you drop in?
Haven't had it. I've had Porky's, which is really good.
Okay.
Have you drop? I don't.
Did you drop in? Mike, Renee, and I went there. I've been there a couple times. My undergrad. Peanut butter and jelly wings. Just think about it. No, just they have literally like 100 flavors.
Ridiculous.
But we went there. We did the classic buffalo, some honey barbecue, and then obviously the PB&J. Did some crazy flavors, all delicious.
Obviously the PB&J.
Yeah, I can't do that.
What are you talking about? That sounds disgusting.
Things, like and I'm not faulting you for liking it, Tony. But just one of those things. Like I don't see the purpose.
Yeah,
you know,
you'd rather have a PB&J wing over like a buffalo. Like you're going there and ordering a peanut butter and jelly wing.
No. Listen. Well,
pineapple
I mean,
pizza, same
I am.
Thing. Honestly,
no, it's not, dude.
Nope.
Stop it.
Wait, whoa. You're not like a pineapple on pizza guy.
That's disgusting.
But you're a peanut butter and jelly on wing guy. It's the same exact.
You can't knock it if you haven't fucking tried it, Riley.
Have you tried?
Of course, I've had pineapple pizza before. The hell. Anyway.
All right, dude.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not saying I'm gonna order it over buffalo, but I'm just saying it was delicious. Like if I'm gonna go out for wings, I'm obviously get buffalo, but I'm also make it like a 6-piece of the
the
peanut butter jelly,
completely
dude.
Unrelated because I know not really, I guess, but a little bit. But I just feel like I was just thinking this in my head. We're talking about like restaurants and stuff. I feel like Michael would possibly be the top restaurant review critic in America. I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I think so.
Like doing the whole like vlog on it and stuff. And I know we've done that with like certain things, but I feel like that's like his like.
Why don't we make Why don't we make a TikTok of Michael reviews?
So we were. I mean, we
like a hidden gems.
Yeah, hidden gems was the idea.
I see so many of those dudes on TikTok.
I know,
that just
dude.
Do that
honestly, I've been seeing this guy who's actually from Connecticut. I forget his fucking name. But I will say, I mean, he's interesting. Like he's good. Like he goes to good places, I guess. But like he really doesn't like. It's not like a high production value thing. Yeah. It's like him with his phone and his wife that does it or whatever. It's even his daughter.
Wasted.
Well, that's what I think. I think nowadays. I think nowadays, especially with how much stuff's on TikTok, it's not about the high production anymore. It's about
unfortunately,
it's about pumping stuff out. Like if you just have a dude that's hitting every restaurant like 7 TikToks a day.
It is volume. Obviously, a lot of it is, but he's not even like. Sometimes he doesn't even talk about the food. He just says it's good.
I think 1 million views.
Yeah,
you and Michael Bar Taco talking about the tipping system.
Oh my God,
the
Bar
wait
Taco.
Staff, the prices. I really would. I'm telling you, that would go viral.
No, I think it will too. I think the funny part is like, I mean, Michael is so hard to please in the sense of going out to restaurants because he's worked in the industry. His mother has too. Like his, obviously like it's the pizza restaurants and stuff. I mean, it's tough to please, dude.
But I'm telling you, that would everybody would watch that, especially because Bar Taco, a national chain. What's your deal, Riley? There is it the
Bar
prices?
Taco sucks.
It is. I mean, obviously, I'm coming from a different. As a college student, I went there on a date my freshman year.
All right, dude.
Ended up.
I mean, did you at least get some after?
Oh,
I did not.
So that's why I said
no. But then I went there because you come to Sacred Heart as a freshman. Supposedly the school's in Fairfield. We're actually in Bridgeport. But so I was like, all right, let's go to downtown Fairfield.
Right.
Saw Bar Taco.
Oh, Westport.
Yeah, Bar Taco.
Yeah.
When the prices weren't great for a guy like me.
Yeah.
Obviously covered the whole meal and then didn't get any. That's my. That's
but
Yeah, but how was the food? Like,
Yeah,
honestly,
exactly.
though?
the food was good.
Yeah.
The food is good. The
Yeah.
food was good. The
Yeah.
food.
The
was
food
good.
is,
if
I
you
guess,
go
okay,
there, no,
dude.
you go there and you don't care how much it's gonna cost. It's a good time, honestly.
No,
I don't think so.
no. The
though.
food.
I don't know, man.
No, yeah. You take the prices out of it. I thought the food was
It's
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
I see the lobster taco, the oyster
Yeah.
taco. Have you had the oyster taco?
No, I've never had
Have
the
you had
other
the
one.
lobster taco?
Yes, I've had that.
What was the problem there? Besides the price, you didn't think it was good. The butter.
I don't know. For me, I don't really do lobster rolls or tacos and stuff. Like I like lobster
You've
by
never
itself.
had like authentic, whether it was in Massachusetts, Maine, like
Like a lobster roll. Yeah, I've had that.
And
yeah.
you're just like, like whatever.
I mean, it's okay.
What's the
I
problem?
guess what's is the New England one like the mayonnaise?
New England one's
Well,
mayonnaise.
No, I think hot is better with the butter. The mayonnaise, like I don't
cold
really,
with mayo is like I'm
No,
like,
but
ugh.
hot with butter.
Hot with butter is still good, but
Yeah.
honestly, at that point, I'd rather just have like a lobster on its own.
Yeah. No, you know what it is? I hate the work of the cracking and stuff.
I think that's really cool.
annoying.
I like that.
Too much maintenance, Riley, or no? I feel like you've had some Rhode Island lobster.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah,
mean, I
dude.
probably eat lobster. I'd say 5 times a summer.
Yeah.
I love lobster, but I agree with you. The cracking
Humble
can
brag.
get too
Fucking-
much.
Yeah, like, and I don't want to eat poop by accident or whatever it is.
It's actually a weird like.
The poop shoot.
I eat lobster the most just for dinner, like at my house. Like that's like a thing. Like my mom makes
Yeah.
lobster like probably once a month.
That's dope.
Just buy them, but the cracking is just, sometimes it's too much. I feel like
Yeah.
I love when you go to a restaurant. You ever get them pre-cracked?
Yeah.
Your
yeah,
mother
yeah.
lobster thermidor. What is that?
My mother said that lobster thermidor is this lobster dish she is, I think, over the moon for. I believe it like has originated in Canada. I could be wrong, but basically it's lobster and it's like has like cheese, a certain type of cheese melted over it, and it is delicious.
Wow. Okay.
She sent me pictures before when she goes to the AC, the Borgata. I think there's a restaurant in the Borgata that has it. Sometimes they have it.
Yeah.
Only sometimes.
Always sometimes.
Obviously, she gets it, but
Imagine Borgata this weekend for the games.
dude, I really miss that place. I haven't been there forever.
We gotta go in the summer.
Yeah,
Then
no,
we
we
go to
really
the
do, dude. We
beach.
really gotta go.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, no, that would be dope. And last question here is kind of a segue into the Valspar.
Let's go.
I've been kind of toying back and forth. Like, obviously, I want to watch March Madness. Would I be out of my mind to play golf today?
No. What's the
I think
what's
it
the
only
weather
says
look like?
44, but fully sunny
Yeah, and it's gonna be the only day I think this weekend that's gonna be sunny.
this weekend. Yeah. Actually, sunny will, but yeah.
I'll
I'm
tell
not
you,
gonna go Sunday.
dude, they teased us so bad with the weather
Oh,
last
I
week when
know.
it got
Yeah, what the hell?
when it got up to
dude?
it got up to 67. Then I walked out of my house yesterday and it was legitimately 31 to
Yeah, it was so
27
cold this
degrees.
morning.
Mhm.
I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
I'm gonna see if there's an updated forecast. But I mean, if 44, sunny, mild wind, you think it's still pushing it?
Yeah, no, I don't think so, dude. Dude, tomorrow 50, rainy, 90%, basically all day, and Sunday's
Yeah.
gonna be freaking breezy, dude.
So you
I
think-
mean, you never know when your next day is gonna be though. That's the thing where like
I was trying to go tomorrow morning.
Tony was trying to go tomorrow morning.
really,
Yeah,
I
remember-
would have went tomorrow morning too.
Yeah, no,
tomorrow
me and my buddy Reese are going to Fairchild like 8:45.
8:45 tea time tomorrow morning.
Because the Shoes hosting a rugby tournament at 10 a.m. is the first match. So we figured we'd do golf and then head over to
It's
the
gonna be
tournament.
freezing
I'm
in the
kinda
morning.
thinking, though,
Dude,
I mean,
it's gonna be
it's saying
freezing and it's gonna be rainy.
3:00,
Mm.
44 degrees, fully sunny. I mean, I don't know.
That's today.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I feel like that's not really that bad, especially with fully sun.
That's freaking great, dude. You kidding me?
I mean, it's not great, but
It's pretty
You-
great, dude.
You would still say no, Riley, even if the round was comped.
No, no.
Oh my God,
I would
a
say
free
yes.
round.
Yeah,
Why,
I would
yeah,
say
what
yes.
the- of
No,
course.
take the free round out of it.
Is it?
Even like I said
Oh.
before, you never know when
What the hell?
you're gonna get a day like this.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's
never
true.
know.
I mean, Monday could be good, but obviously during the week you don't know till the last.
I mean,
second.
I'm holding out a lot of hope for April that hopefully we get in April with like 55 to 65 every single day. Like I don't need the random day that's
Mhm.
42 degrees.
Well,
30, and
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but that's
I
why
it's
just
harder.
saw-
It's
We've
hope,
talked about
Tony.
this. The foursome at Mohegan,
Right. Yes.
opens April 15th.
Okay.
Can book starting April 3rd. So we have to
Oh, wow.
talk to Michael and Matthew. Pick a
Yeah,
day,
hammer a day
and
where nothing
That-
else
no,
is
but-
going on. That what?
no, I'm saying it's gonna be insane. Like
That's
you're gonna
gonna
be
be so
like
fun.
you're gonna be like, I never want to play Fairchild again.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
That's crazy though, because it's so far away. I'm not gonna go there all the time.
Well, when you could go once a month for free, why wouldn't you?
I definitely.
Tony,
won't.
have you played Great River yet?
No, Great River. No.
So hard. I've never broken 100 there.
Yeah, that is a tough course, but
That's crazy.
It's a good.
It's beautiful.
It's a good track. Like
Yeah.
I really
No,
should get out there.
I feel like they could have a Corn Ferry tour
Yeah.
It's so
event there.
I should. I know someone who works there.
yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go, dude.
Can
Hell
I this
yeah.
up?
Possibly. I don't
'Cause
know.
I think other than
Hey,
that,
I can play for $40. So
during
Why?
the week,
I'm a student.
Oh, me
but
too, I
there's
can do
no
that.
alumni discount.
I think there's a staff discount. Same thing.
Yeah, I got my idea. I'll say I'm a
Because
student.
I'm pretty sure even during the week it's like over $100.
Yeah, it's 140.
Are you
during the
fucking
week.
kidding me?
It's $140 to play there.
And we can get in for 40
We can
bucks
get it. I've played there for $40. Yeah.
With the cart.
yeah.
Wow.
with the cart.
With a cart. Yeah. You just show up, show your student ID. Because, dude, Cigar, it's like Cigar owns the place.
They
Like,
literally do.
I-
own the golf course.
I know he's listening, so I know he'll hear this, but I want Josh B's opinion on this if I should get out there today. 45 degrees. If it was you, Josh B, schedule wide open, would you get out there 45 degrees and sunny?
Oh,
What do you
Josh
think he's
B's
gonna
getting
say?
I mean,
out
why
there.
wouldn't he? Of course he would.
He's
All
getting
right.
out there.
So, because I
Hammered,
could
dude.
watch the March Madness on my phone. You know, I mean, I know it's
Right.
not the same, obviously.
Yeah, but you're
still
gonna be
watch
like,
it
dude,
I had
later.
such a bad day.
Go
I mean,
out there
awful.
and enjoy yourself, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be one of the nicer days
Josh
of the
says
weekend,
yes.
dude. Of
How about
course, it
that?
says yes.
Yes,
dude.
Tony. So
Yes.
I think we might have to do that. I'll check the tee times after the show. But that being said, right now, Valspar round 2 underway.
Kevin.
You know, they had to finish up the round 1 for like 45 minutes this morning due to darkness last night. But Kevin Streelman, Tony, leading with Kevin Wah. No, it probably is Roy, but we say it Wah for
Patrick. Wow.
So Streelman is 1 over. So he actually shot 64 yesterday to lead. And he's only played 4 holes. Wah teeing off at 925. And then you have 4 golfers at 5 under. Carl Juan, Peter Malnati, Ryan Palmer, and Adam Svensson, all at 5 under. Further down the list here, a bunch of 4 unders here. Mitchell led for a little bit yesterday. He's going to tee off at 207. Further down the list, you had JT shoot 68, so a little rebound round for him. He's teeing off at 123. Xander Schauffele, 2 under, shot 3 under yesterday, but he's 1 over through 4 playing on the back. Jordan Spieth shot 69 yesterday. He's even through 3. Nick Taylor shot 68 yesterday. He's 1 over through 3 as well, starting on the back. You also had Stuart Sink shoot 69 as well as Cam Young yesterday. And Cam Young leading for a good amount of yesterday, but had some bogeys late to set him back. And then your guy, Tony Andrew Novak, 71 even
One
par,
under.
but he birdied number 1. So he's 1 under. Right now, the projected cut line is 1 under. So there's a bunch of notables sitting outside that cut line. You got Damon and Harmon at even. They're both on the course right now. As well as Gary Woodland, who tees off later on. Keegan Bradley is 1 over. He's even today, shot 72 yesterday. And then, so that was my matchup with Keegan Bradley. And then Eric Cole, who shot 2 over. So Keegan leading, Cole will tee off at 112. It's funny, you weren't here, Riley, but when we were previewing this, I was saying because of March Madness and then, you know, hockey and everything, like, this, like, rating wise this weekend is probably the worst event of the whole season. Even in the field's not that bad.
No,
Course is decent.
Oh, I love that course.
Do you know how the ratings were yesterday?
No, I don't know.
Do
if
you,
those
Tony?
come out yet, but
Do I?
on Golf Channel
No,
on
no.
a Thursday, the first day of March Madness, I
Yeah.
mean, I would say more
Mhm.
people probably watch 30-minute meals.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
30-minute meals.
I don't even know if they have
with
that show.
Rachel Ray.
Yeah, my
dude?
mom always used to watch that
Oh
show.
my god, so funny. My mom did too. I'm pretty
Um,
sure that's off air now, dude.
Yeah, probably.
I was a big Food Network fan.
Yo, I think for a good year and a half, that's all I watched, honestly. Well, actually, when I was in college, because you know, you run around a lot, you don't have a lot of time to actually sit down and watch things. So if I had some free time, if I knew I had like an hour in between whatever, Food Network, bang.
you ever-
Iron Chef America.
Oh
America.
yeah, Chopped.
Yeah, dude. Chopped was great too.
I don't know though, but I feel like I have watched it a decent amount,
Mhm.
but I think we do. I know we're not like cooking the food on the air, but I feel like we do a better job just like discussing food than any like network show there.
Honestly, I think so too, dude.
I like to
It's a different breakdown,
cook like if I'm alone at home.
which is often.
Yeah, a lot. I like to cook food, and like if I'm making food and like act like I'm
Just if
on,
you have the munchies.
like I'm on a TV show. You know, it's like,
yeah.
You ever do that?
Of course,
Where
I've done
it's
that.
like,
Yeah,
That's definitely when you have the munchies. If you're pretending you're on a
yeah,
TV
I've
show.
definitely like put food on a plate,
Yeah.
like got like a paper towel, and, like wiped around, and like
Or
make sure it's good.
I'll even start
presentation.
talking to the imaginary camera. It's
Yeah.
all right, now we're gonna put. All right, we'll put this
But
in the bowl. We're gonna pop it in the oven.
But right, you don't get annoyed with the process at all, the cleanup, the preparation.
I don't like
the
the cleanup or I love cooking though. Like the other day,
I agree with that.
I was just like bored. I was bored the other day, so I just like went to a Stop and Shop, bought a rotisserie chicken, made chicken salad.
Nice.
time.
Oh my god,
that's one of my
love chicken
least
salad.
favorite things of all
I
time.
love chicken salad.
Dude, that-
so disgusting.
But like going to Costco, rotisserie chicken,
yeah,
like and
$5.
Then you just hammer some chicken.
I just
salad,
bought
dude.
mayo, celery.
Oh, now I'm feeling like last night again.
Come
You're-
on.
I thought you were
Oh,
one of my least
no.
favorite things.
Do you not
yeah.
like mayonnaise?
No, not really. Like I get like certain things. Like I guess if it has it, whatever. But it's like I don't.
Yeah, something like that's like smothered in.
But
it,
like
you
a
know?
sandwich does not need mayonnaise. Honestly, give me
No, I
give me
bet you
Mike's
no,
way.
no.
Honestly.
Oh,
And then
Mike's way.
And again, Tony, yes, not the Italian deli, but if you're gonna go chain, head and shoulders above everything else.
The barefoot contessa.
Wait, what
your
is-
mother says, Tony?
Mike, Jersey Mike's.
Oh, Jersey
for a
Mike's
chain
for
sandwich
sub.
shop.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I enjoy mayonnaise on a lot of things, including my sandwich. I love chicken salad. So.
But like, you really need it on like an Italian combo.
Oh
or
no,
like a
Italian combo. I'll go like oil and vinegar.
But how
or
is oil
something.
and vinegar not the best every time, or balsamic? How is that not better than mayo?
Well, I don't. I just like to switch it up sometimes. I like mayo.
What about you, Riley?
On an Italian combo,
Or just any sandwich? You mostly have.
I'm
the-
going oil and vinegar over mayo.
Yeah.
It's just I'm only
Or-
using mayo on like certain things, like
Like a
my
turkey
chicken
sandwich.
salad, my white fish salad, I like
fish
that. I love a chicken salad.
No, me too.
I think it's great.
Tuna salad.
Tony, your mother said
Yeah,
the
barefoot contessa.
and then she says that kid needs friends, which I agree with.
Oh,
That's a pretty big shot
dude.
from your
That
mother,
is
huh?
a big shot.
That
from
is
my
a
mother.
big shot.
My mother tells it like it is. But Barefoot Contessa, in my opinion, terrible show. I always tell my mother that. Very annoying woman.
What was the greatest Food Network show in your opinion?
In my opinion, the greatest Food Network show? Oh my god, dude! There's so many. I mean, I really enjoyed watching Giada. Italian meals like home. Like just,
Derek Ho back in the building. Hi there.
Derek Ho, what's up, dude? Glad to see you back.
I think-
yeah, I guess I'll go with Giada. Although Tyler, I forget his last name. Tyler is really good.
Oh my god, I know what you're talking about. What
Yeah.
the hell is it? He was very good.
He was so good, dude.
He
He
was
was like
good.
he's like a big dude. He's almost like could be like play a football player.
Oh,
Honestly.
what the hell?
But
is
he's
his
just
name?
like fucking. I'm looking up right now. Tyler. Food
Oh my
Network,
god,
dude.
he was great. He was a cool dude.
very cool guy, and like you never heard anything bad about him. He was just he's just all about the food.
I think Iron Chef though might have to win it for me. I mean, those were the greatest.
Oh, I mean, like you don't competition show. Yes, definitely, dude.
I feel like those get a
Tyler
little-
Florence, dude.
They-
Tyler
Tyler Florence.
the competitions get a little cheap, honestly. Like with that guy who hosts Chop with the glasses, like, come on.
That guy. Yeah,
Ted
I will
Allen?
say.
Yeah.
Chop does get kind of old because it's just like, I mean, it's rigged, bro. Like it's not. They're not plating every time with 2 seconds left.
I don't
you
know. I believe it.
No, they're not, dude. I know people who've worked on the Food Network shows. They
Oh,
say it's
you don't-
all
oh,
smoke and
come on,
mirrors, dude.
It is.
Smoke and
But,
mirrors.
Yeah, enough of that nonsense. Yesterday was day one of March Madness, and kind of just running down the scores. The first thing, just on order of what they have on ESPN.com. The big story was Kentucky going down to Oakland.
Michael Bachta.
Oakland.
that's what
By the way, I
happens.
actually am pissed at Michael Buck. I'm not gonna lie.
That's
Like obviously
what
he's our
happens.
boy, but it's like all my brackets I had Kentucky in the championship.
Honestly,
Because of what he said, literally.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
pissed at you and Mike,
That
honestly,
team-
about a lot of things, dude.
You trusted Bachta?
But you
'Cause
wanted to
I
take Wagner.
said
You wanted to
Duke.
take
No.
Long Beach
I wasn't.
State.
I wasn't going to take Wagner.
You wanted to
Actually,
take Long
I
Beach
wanted to
State.
take Duquesne.
You wanted to take Long Beach
Duquesne.
State though, so that evens it out.
And I wanted to take. I was like, no way BYU's winning, and I was definitely going against Kentucky.
Yeah, but I didn't realize too the Duquesne story with LeBron's old coach his last year.
I didn't know
taking
that
care of
either,
his
yeah.
wife. But I wanted to mention Greg Campy has been the head coach at Oakland for 40 years.
Wow,
Gets the
dude.
win yesterday. And a shout out to Jack Golke, who had 10 3-pointers yesterday.
20 attempted.
Holy cow! dude.
10 of 20, the senior guard. And Oakland, the 14 seed, takes down Kentucky 80-76. I think Kentucky has not advanced to the Sweet 16 in 5 years.
Crazy.
They lost to St. Peter's 2 years ago, lost in the second round last year. And I did see a reporter on CBS Sports Network last night tweet out that this could be it for Coach Cal. He's been there since 2009. Any thoughts there, Riley?
It's a different beast now. You know, before the NIL, you had Calipari get away with having these one and done teams where other teams are young too. Now with the age of the NIL and the transfer window, yes, it was a big upset last night. But if you really dig into it, was it? Because Kentucky's starting their full rotation is a bunch of 18-year-old freshmen. This team they're playing, Oakland, had 23-year-old like men on their team. Like with transfers now, it's just like you can't keep doing the one and done young guys. And we've seen them in the last 5 years. They can't win a game in the tournament.
Like I think that's definitely true. But don't you think also though, like I just noticed, and I'll be honest, I mean, I don't watch a ton of regular season games, but I just feel like when I think about Kentucky, the talent gap that they've had the last 5 years versus the previous 10 is tremendous.
Well,
they don't get the stars anymore.
It's different. It's different now. It's a completely different game. And it seems like Calipari hasn't adjusted to the new game. He's still trying to just get guys from high school. And like you said, the best guys from high school aren't just going to the Kansas Kentuckys now. Like they might go somewhere. They might go to a Creighton. They might go to Marquette. They might It's just a different game now, and it seems like Calipari hasn't adjusted, and we saw last night. And also, this kid for Oakland, this kid who took 23s last night,
Campy.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's the coach.
Coakley or something.
Yeah, Cloakey.
He's 80% of his shots from the field
are
are three-pointers. He took 20 last night.
Yeah, that's
not
insane.
1-2. 23.
Dude, he took 23 pointers.
23s, not 1-2, and went 10 of 20 for 30 points.
Oh my god, dude, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, insane.
And then what a performance by Duquesne, like you mentioned, Tony. And former St. Vincent St. Mary's high school coach Keith Dambro has been the coach there the last 6 years. Said he was going to retire to take care of his ill wife. And they pulled the upset over BYU yesterday, 71-67. Dai Grant, the senior guard, leading them in scoring with 19 points. This one really shocked me. And yes, Tony, you did want to take them. I understand that. But BYU was the better team all year. But I think there was something to once Dambro announced that he's retiring. I think the guys really rallied around him, stepped up, and that's what makes the tournament the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. I mean, it's so funny because you watch people. I've been watching people pick their own brackets and stuff, and there's so much more that goes into picking like a team in a matchup than just like the players and the talent. Things like that, like rallying around a coach who you're not going to be seeing again. This is your last time. It's just that type of sport that has upsets like that, and this is a perfect example of it. I mean, good for Duquesne. I mean, that's going to be definitely a storyline that's hammered, especially if they go on to the next round, which I think is Illinois.
I don't think it's.
Yes.
Oh, it is set.
Yeah, I think it is set,
Illinois
right?
played yesterday.
They played
Illinois. They had Moorhead. No,
smoked Moorhead State.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Moorhead.
That was probably earlier in the day when I wasn't watching. And then how about yesterday? 3 11s beat 6s. That was the first one. Oregon, despite being an 11, was slightly favored over South Carolina. They easily win 87-73. How about Jermaine Koznar, the former South Carolina Gamecock? 40 points, 6 assists for Oregon. The Cinderella run for them continues under head coach Dana Altman, winning the Pac-12, winning this game. And I believe in our bracket, we have them going to the Final Four. They look legit.
They're very legit, dude. Were they I understand they were still favorited, even though they were lower seed, but like what they have Creighton next. Are they
Creighton will be favored, but I think they're going to beat Creighton, honestly. But Creighton's a good team. We'll see what happens, but I really could see them going far. This is the type of team that makes a run. We've just seen it many times. Another team that might make a run. How about NC State? The Cinderella run for them continues. Dude. Here they were before the ACC tournament started, 17-14. They're now 23-14 after defeating 6 seed Texas Tech. They were 5-point underdogs 80-67. Diarra, the forward, leads them with a double-double, 17 points, 12 rebounds. So their head coach, Keats, I know it's a tough position there right next to Duke and UNC, but I think the hot seat was warming a little bit. But obviously after a win here and one more win away from getting to a Sweet 16, I would say he's squarely off. But again, a story I love, and it's nice to see because usually a team will win, 4 games, 4 days, 5 games in 5 days, and then get blown out in the first round because they're exhausted.
Right.
But NC State, I think because they struggled so much this year, they're jacked up, and they're another team I could see going far.
Yeah, and they got that guy off the bench, Middlebrooks, right? They get like 20 points last night for them as well.
They get the big dude.
Yeah, dude. So like that, to have that guy off the bench is huge in terms of depth. Longevity.
A crazy game yesterday. How about Dayton? They were down
my God,
double. Were they down 20?
Oh my God, I had so much.
But was it 20
money.
Points?
They were down by 15
know.
points.
Okay, 15 points, 9 at the half.
With 12 minutes left in the second half, they went on a 24-4 run.
Yes, I was watching that game at B-Dubs.
That must have been wild at
B-Dubs. It was loaded. First when we got there, it was like 5:30, not many people there. Then by 7, it was jacked. But Holmes leading the way for Dayton, 18 points, 9 rebounds. What a crazy comeback win for Anthony Grant there in the Dayton basketball team. So congratulations to them. One of the worst performances I've ever seen. Colorado State, another one that I got wrong. Luckily, you and Michael wanted to hook them orange.
Thank goodness.
But they start out 8-2. They don't score for 13 minutes. They scored the least amount of points in NCAA history in the first half with 11. Make a little comeback at the end, but at the end of the day, it's 56-44 Texas. That stood out to me. And then, you had the late game Washington State over Drake 66-61. And then the first game of the day, Tom Izzo, a pick I was very confident in, 69-51 over Mississippi State. And we know over the years how many tournament wins he has. So that was really, what we saw yesterday. All the other games, a lot of blowouts. No second run for St. Peter's. I think they lost by 30. But obviously a full slate today. I believe 16 games today.
Good God.
Starting at 12:15 again.
Oh,
or
yeah.
as Tony likes to say, noon teen.
Gotta get after.
Florida Atlantic and Northwestern
Reds
getting
after this.
underway.
That
So that's at 12:15, and then the last game of the night it will be 10:05. Grand Canyon and St. Mary's, which would be a pretty good one. I'm also excited for James Madison in Wisconsin. I know it's a popular pick, and I'm probably going with the public here, but I am all over James Madison here. 31-3 this year. Wisconsin a 5 seed, but was only 22-13 out of the Big Ten.
Gets me nervous though. How many people are on JMU?
I know, but also a 12 is due to beat a 5. We saw McNeese State lose by 30 yesterday. And I just don't think Wisconsin is that good, so that's why I like that one. But when you look at all these matchups, in terms of a double-digit seed, Riley, of all the games today, which one do you like the best?
Well, JMU would be my pick, but we've already talked about that. I got a pick that I think is a real one out there. I like Colgate to beat Baylor today.
Wow, that's a
really, dude.
I mean, Colgate has been kings of the Patriot League for a while. They've lost in the first round the last 3 years. They're due for an upset. They've always been a good team. Keegan Records is their center. He's an all Patriot League player, the best player of the year. This is a team that I think can play fast, get up and down with Baylor, and I think they have a chance to win today, especially if Baylor misses a couple shots. And we saw with Duquesne yesterday. I mean, I feel like we know the recipe for upsets. Like in the first half, the team that's going to upset them has to come out and they got to hit shots early. Right. We saw in Sanford last night, they fell behind to Kansas. Right when they fell behind by 7, this game's over. You got to find a way to stay in it. And I think if Colgate stays in this game, keeps it under 5, they have a chance.
What about you, Tony? Double-digit seed.
I mean, again, I think I want to say we took New Mexico in our bracket, right?
I have them
Over
going far.
Clemson.
That's a good team.
Richard
So
Pitino.
I kind of like that. But in the back of my mind, I mean, I don't know. Any chances you think Duke blows it? It's Vermont.
There's a chance.
There's a chance,
'Cause I
but I'm
feel
going
like-
to say no, though.
You're gonna say no?
Honestly, yeah.
Were they a first round out last year? I
This
feel like they
is-
went out early.
This is
last
one of the
year.
weakest Duke teams we've seen in
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah.
So, like,
Okay.
it's not a bad shout because
Right.
Vermont is a well-coached team
Mhm.
that has been in the tournament a lot. They always win that league. So,
Right.
it's not crazy. I would say that. Like, I
Thank you, Riley.
almost took it.
And also, what do you think, Riley? I know it seems like a shot in the dark, but I kind of like Yale.
I mean, I have Auburn going to my Final Four,
Uh-huh.
but the hardest game to pick for Auburn was that first game.
Yeah.
Like Yale is a good team. They've been a good team all year. They won the Ivy League. They almost actually lost in the championship to Brown, but I think that's another game that probably is close. Like I think that it comes down to the last 5 minutes. Maybe Auburn can pull away, but I do like that.
And then last one I kind of like too is maybe Colorado over Florida. They're on a run.
Yeah, they're on a run. They have 3 NBA prospects. They had the talent.
The guy is going to be number 1. Wait,
really?
NBA.net lists him
Yeah.
as number 1. What's his name?
Is it Simpson?
Yes.
It seems like they can't play as a team as well as other teams. They have the individual talent.
Typical.
That was one of the games where I thought Colorado was going to win, but just because of my bracket and how many people had Colorado, I took Florida just to try to be the only guy, like steal 10 points. But that is going to be a good game. And Colorado is one of those teams I feel like that we've always seen from the first 4. One of those teams always makes a run. Colorado State is out now.
Right.
The 16 seeds aren't going to win.
So
So
this would be
you
the
got to
team.
think
Yeah.
that Colorado is going to make the run.
They're going to win today. I'm telling you.
What do you think the
They're gonna
attendance is going to be like at the Barclays Center today? Think it'll be pretty heavy?
win.
Pretty-
Well, because UConn's playing. So
Yeah,
Packed out? Yeah.
yo, that ticket was, I was looking at those tickets. It was like $75 for all the games today. Like, I think
Wait,
that's
really?
such a steal.
No, it
That is-
is.
that's a
But
deal,
the thing
dude.
is, Barclays Center always has cheap tickets because it's so hard to get to. You got to
I've never
basically
been there.
drive there or
Yeah.
take the rats-infested subway, which I
Yeah.
will not do. Actually, a couple of my friends are going on Sunday.
That's dope, though.
But I'm tight in Barclays, honestly. I don't.
Yeah.
Why is Brooklyn so hard to access? Like, it's even more difficult to
Mhm.
get in the City Field by train, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't like. I mean, being in New York, did you
Mhm.
go to Brooklyn at all?
Yeah, I mean, from Staten Island, Brooklyn is a stone's throw away, though.
A stone's throw.
Is it a subway?
No, you can take a bus over the Verrazano.
Oh,
and
a bus.
yeah, you can do city bus.
How is Staten Island?
Come on.
What? The bus is great. It's city bus. You don't like it?
No.
What?
Josh B says the rats are my friends, though.
Is
Uh,
Staten
Honestly,
Island-
Subway isn't that bad, dude.
Is
No,
Staten
I
Island a city feel or is it more just like neighborhoody?
No, it's definitely more neighborhoody.
Okay.
It is the most, I guess you can say, rural, I guess is the word, in the city.
I
I drove by
But-
City Field the other day.
but
Love that
it's-
place.
It is a
First time in my life.
nightmare though, just to go. I can't. I still just don't get why it's so hard to go from Stanford to Brooklyn. Like, it's not
Because no
far.
one like. I mean, you're not in the city. You're not like they haven't planned for. I don't think it's got the public transportation hasn't made its way here
It's
yet.
just so ass backwards though. But it's not even just about here because it's like, why do I have
Right.
to go all the way to Grand Central? Like that just seems insane.
Right.
To then go to Brooklyn. Like
Well, I mean, and I totally agree. I mean, it is super annoying. But what do you want? You want a direct shot from your house to Brooklyn?
no, but I feel like I should be able to transfer
Right.
before Grand Central to get to
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
before Grand Central.
And it's like because
I mean, Josh B would probably know the best route. but
Josh
I
B.
mean,
Josh B.
yeah.
says, "I grew up in Brooklyn. Take it easy, Double B."
No, but I'm not like hating on Brooklyn. I just
Yeah.
don't like the public transportation aspect. I've parked there to
Right.
go to a Nets game, to go to the NBA draft a couple years ago, and it was annoying.
I mean, again,
want to
if
be able to take a train there.
if you get in, I mean, if you're in the city, limits, it's very easy to get there.
but don't you
but we're not.
again still have to take a subway
Again,
from Grand Central?
if you were to go into Grand Central, yes.
Yeah, so I'm saying that's bullshit. I shouldn't have to take a subway in New York to
Right.
go to Brooklyn. There should be a train there. I don't care if it's the Penn train, if it's Metro North. Like, really, I really want to talk to the public works.
I mean, you can probably go from Penn Station to Brooklyn, but
You could take the
still gotta go
ferry
to Penn
to
Station.
Long
the
Island.
ferry. I should have to take a ferry
you take
to
the
go somewhere
ferry.
that's an hour away.
You
Like,
take
it's
the
just
ferry.
insane.
I think ferry from here would not be a good
Yeah,
idea.
you take the ferry to,
Ferry
Long,
to
Island,
Long Island,
and then you
and then
take the train into
What?
Brooklyn.
What
I don't
is-
even think there's a train on Long Island though. Is
what
there?
is- wait.
The
This
Long
is
Island
such a
Railroad.
stupid
Yeah,
question,
but where does that go to?
I have no clue. Never been on
Wait,
Long
but
Island.
Tony, what's the deal with the Staten Island train? Like, what is there a train?
Yeah, there's a train on Staten Island, but again, much like Long Island, the train, it's an island, so the train only goes back and forth on the island.
Again, why can't
Doesn't
they
it go into
connect
water?
I mean, again, they could connect it, but then you're building like a railroad over a body of water, and they have the ferry for that.
Wait, you're
But
telling me
I-
there's no
but
train from Staten Island to Brooklyn?
The train
No.
goes over the water in Greenwich. Like, what's the difference?
Does it?
Yeah.
What body of water?
The ocean.
Really?
Wait,
Or I
doesn't
guess
the
it's
New
the
York
sound,
doesn't the
yeah.
New York subway go under the water?
Yeah. So subways underground. Yeah. But like again, Staten Island doesn't have like they never did that. It's just a train on the island and the ferry is off, and you have bridges.
Staten Island.
What's up, buddy?
I'm really just excited about this transportation. I don't know if I can get past it, to be honest.
About the transportation? I mean, dude, listen, you can, I don't know, try to run for mayor of Stanford, and then you can build something.
No, it's not New York. It's not about Stanford, Tony, because
Why is it about New York,
Cohen
dude?
with the infrastructure. He's behind on it, honestly.
First of all, Cohen's doing his best. He's going to build up Flushing, Queens. I'm telling you, dude.
Is he going to connect the Metro North system?
That's his idea, is to create a train station that goes right there, dude.
Years?
I don't know. No. With him, no. Probably like 5 to 8.
Wait, what else did Josh say?
What do we got, Josh B?
It's a million times better than New Jersey public transportation.
The subway?
Yeah,
It is.
You can get anywhere in New York on public transportation, anywhere. Can't say that about most states.
You really
in
can't.
The country.
But I mean, take it from me. It is tough to get through the subway sometimes. I mean, the people, the smell.
I'm a big subway fan, to be honest.
I think once you understand how to navigate the subway, I mean, it is incredibly advantageous to you.
I like the subway.
I don't need to go on a subway.
Like as an outside perspective that visits the city, like I enjoyed riding the subway.
Yeah, it's cool. And let me tell you, like, not for nothing, like I've been to Boston. I've taken the T.
No, you don't.
And
no one,
dude.
I
walk
20 years ago.
I walk faster.
Well,
than that
it's
train.
It's a different thing. Like
Well,
New York has the subway. If you're from
Right.
New England, like no one talks about the Boston T. Like
Really?
like Boston's more of a walking, even driving
clearly,
city
dude.
than the train. Like it's not like a train.
Yeah, the train sucks, dude.
Yeah.
And we kind of did mention Cohen, so I think that's a good segue. Let's go to the world of Major League Baseball.
Did you say subway?
It's deep to left. It's 700. Albert Pujols.
Yeah, what a play! Stop it. Yep.
And Alonso cracks one. The Mets win the ball game. Out of sight. And it works at 100 miles an hour. 14 strikeout.
Throw deep to left field. There it goes. See ya.
All right. So a rare opportunity here with the big news coming in last night with the Mets, Tony taking the lead with baseball here.
Yeah, baby. Let's go, dude. Obviously, you know, last night, or yesterday, I should say, Tigers, dude. 10-5.
You're not going to start with JD?
No.
Suck it, Matthew.
He didn't play, dude.
I mean, that's like a big move. Like you're just brushing past it. Let's talk about a spring training game. Tony.
I want to go to the game,
But I'm
dude.
saying I think you'd be so excited.
Yeah, why the hell are we talking about the spring training
like,
game?
I am surprised. No, I'm serious. I thought you were like really, really, really excited about this because we've talked about it for a while.
No, yeah. I mean, I am excited. I don't know. I kind of was more excited for Vientos to get like looks at DH, to be honest, because we talked about this.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to
Dude,
God, dude.
oh
Yes.
my God.
Dude,
What
we
the
literally
hell
talked
are
about
we
it.
doing
literally talked
here?
about this.
Ridiculous.
What are we
Absolutely
doing?
It is not ridiculous.
What are we doing, dude? Wrap it up. Are you kidding me? You're more excited for to get looks at DH than this?
Then JD Martinez? Yeah,
Are
yeah,
you kidding me? JD Martinez won a World Series as a DH, one of the better DHs of the last 5 years.
And Tony, I feel like one thing that you're overlooking.
And
too,
what were you
about
excited
him,
for?
Like working with the younger players. Like that's
Wait,
going to be
wait,
great. He's
wait.
a great natural hitter.
Yeah,
Wait, what were you excited for again?
I mean, I was excited for Vientos.
Dude, are you?
I really thought you would have. I am like shocked.
This
I
is insane.
You definitely were on board at some point this offseason. I don't know.
You just got a 30 homer
was the
guy.
I mean, I think it
drinking or
was.
what?
I think it was the trade deadline like 2 seasons ago. I was like, yeah, let's pick up JD,
No, yeah. Dude.
and we didn't.
Okay.
I mean, this offseason we've definitely talked.
Do
about
you
it.
want to get rid of him? I mean, we'll
No.
take.
No, I
we'll
don't
take
wanna
him back in Boston if you don't
Dude, I
really
wasn't
want
saying
him.
I want to
there.
get rid of him. I didn't say that at all. I was just
You
saying.
seem like you're not excited for him at all. A 30 homer guy that might.
No,
have
listen,
100
I am
RBIs.
excited. We talked about it yesterday. That is sick. You have him on however many fantasy teams. Like that riled for you too. He's gonna do well.
Okay. It just
All
seems
right.
like you're not
Yeah,
excited.
I don't know. Very, very hot.
It seems like you have an attitude about him coming to the Mets.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to release him? Like, should we talk to Cohen? Maybe there's
No,
a
no,
snag in the
I
physical or
don't think
something?
you should. No, you have to release him
Dude,
by all means.
I think what you think is you think he's a really good player, but why would he waste his last couple of years on a team that's not going to be good? Is basically kind of what I'm
Yeah, and
getting from
especially
No,
because I
not
feel
at
like
all,
you,
dude.
you have a sense of optimism now. So you would think like, wow, like here we get JD Martinez.
JD Martinez,
like,
30 homers, 100
Yeah.
RBIs, maybe.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think that is good. I mean,
Vientos,
Yeah.
though. Let's get some looks at him. At
I
DH.
was pumped for Vientos, dude. He's had pretty solid spring training, and I thought he was gonna be a great DH
Are
player,
you
dude.
kidding?
yeah, kind of
Yeah.
crazy, Tony.
All right, guys, that's fine.
I mean, give me like I don't know.
How was that
Wow.
that spring training result though? What happened?
Yeah,
Big
let's talk about the
10-5 win,
10-5
dude. No, that's all right, dude. I'm all right,
Vientos
dude.
4 for 4, 4 homers.
No, dude. Vientos 1 for 3 RBI.
But I feel like
Yeah.
too, you've been tight on Vientos too. That's what I'm like really.
No, I mean we talked about it. I think they like
Delusion, Tony.
been really like misusing him. I mean, I felt kind of bad for him because it was like he was getting looks at first base, some at third base, he was in the outfield, they had him at DH, he was playing every other game. And he just never really I mean, yeah, he's a pretty big prospect for the Mets, dude.
Yeah. And it's sad that JD Martinez is taking.
But yeah, dude.
But you don't think JD's gonna have like any impact on the Beatty and
Yeah,
he's gonna do nothing. Alvarez, like nothing. He's not gonna help them at all. Like,
No, I'm sure. Yes, I have no doubt that he will.
so
yeah.
just for that alone, like you're not excited about that because like
Yes, I'm
like-
excited.
Well, I mean, talk
Yeah.
about that lineup now. I mean, I understand kind of where you're coming from Vientos. Obviously, you want to see a young guy get at bat. You want to see what you have with him. But at the end of the day, you don't know what you have with him. At least with JD now, you got Francisco, JD, Pete Alonso. I mean, that's not a bad 1-2-3 punch in the middle of that lineup.
Yes. No, I
You
think
know what
so.
you're
And
going to
then,
get out of him.
if Marte stays healthy too, I think he's going to be like a good bat for us. And yeah, like you said, I mean, Alvarez, hopefully, we talked about him moving up in the lineup as well.
Hopefully,
I mean,
it breaks out more.
yeah, and he had a great season last year. Obviously, like any other, rookie player, he hit his slumps as well. But
Yeah.
I mean, nonetheless, I mean, it looks like he's going to be responding well. I think he has 3-4 home runs this spring training so far.
What's up with Beatty?
Beatty, I'm like not as hot on.
I feel like not a lot of people are high on him.
Yeah, because again, I mean, the guy came up with a lot of hype. Young third baseman. Obviously, the Mets have been looking for a career third baseman. I mean, I guess ever since the team was formed. And then his first at bat hits a dinger, does well for like a month, and then all of a sudden, kind of like again,
Drop
like
that
any other
fly.
rookie, yeah, it's like struggles at the plate, and then loses some confidence, and then starts making some defensive errors at third. And kind of got into a little bit of a slump, mid-year into I guess the last quarter of the year, but stepped it up a little bit in terms of defense. But still, like definitely needs help at the plate.
He's your starting third base. Like he is.
He's
the
projected
like
starter,
he's gonna
yeah.
get at bats. He's gonna.
Yeah,
play, right?
He's gonna
Yeah.
be
So, I mean,
predominant. Yeah.
You gotta love this move. Then I feel like you got young guys that are playing. You got an
and
offense
also
that's gonna get late.
does Vientos play third too?
Yeah, that's why Vientos kept getting tossed around because he is a third baseman.
Right. So let them duke it out. Whoever's better gets the position, and then you have an established middle of the hitter lineup in your lineup. I mean,
Yeah,
protection for Alonso. That's
I
what
know-
everybody was talking about.
I know we
All
did.
the Mets hosts on WFAN and
I know we
Yeah.
talked about it. I think we talked
Mhm.
about it a couple weeks ago. What's the extent of the injury with Senga?
he just is going to resume throwing, right?
Yeah, right now.
Because
So,
when we were
first month?
drafting,
Yeah, first month. Yeah.
when we were drafting for the fantasy league,
Mhm.
I somehow for some reason I thought he was out way longer than that, and he was
Mhm.
on the board, and I was like, I'm not taking him. Should have took him.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
took him.
I did take
You
him.
did take
But
him.
then
Yeah.
you took Tyler Glass now.
I took Tyler Gas.
That was after the kerfuffle. I'm still a little tight about that, to be
I'm
honest.
excited. I got Tyler
Were you
Glass
on
now.
Knowlton Wi-Fi?
I must have been, but
Okay.
still, like, why wouldn't it just go to my cell service? Like, it disconnected me.
I don't. It's crazy though. Like that's never happened to me. That's nuts.
I think
I'm very excited for this league.
I think so much.
very excited.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's my fourth league, but I'm excited.
That's outrageous.
It's your fourth fantasy baseball league?
Yeah, I mean, I really was honestly. I've been doing two for a while, but then I got asked to do one other one last year. Did it again this year, and then I got asked to do this.
You
league, so
stole
unfortunately-
Duran from me. I was
it was so funny.
fucking
I was thinking
pissed,
about that because I
dude.
kept waiting. No
I
one's
was
taking
waiting
him.
too. Like,
I
no
was
one's gonna
thinking about
take
you
him.
taking
I was
him.
gonna take him last pick. I was like, no one's touching Jaron Duran.
I've taken him in like almost every league.
Dude, I was
Good value.
so pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really excited though about my fantasy teams for sure. But you said Vientos RBI single. Anything else from the game?
No, dude, that's basically it, dude.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Can't wait for opening day.
Yeah, me too, dude. Should be sick.
Get that man some ABs.
back in action tonight or today? Or
I think they're off today. Actually,
off on a Friday.
What do we got? We got.
I
we
could
got
be
5
wrong.
days?
Actually, maybe they're off tomorrow.
We have 6 days. till
6
opening
days.
day.
Oh wait, no. What am I doing? They play the Yankees today, 1:00.
Oh, what's the pitching matchup?
I thought that was Saturday. Honestly.
Oh, I think Will Warren maybe starting or no?
It might be another no name. I don't know. The Mets have been starting like absolute no name pitchers.
So let's
the
see.
past
It
few
is
games
Luis Heel, TBD. This game is available on the
TBD.
Yes Network and the app, Tony.
Dude.
Dude, how,
And Yankee lineup is out too, by the way.
Really?
Glaber, Soto, Judge, Rizzo, Stanton, Volpe, Grisham, Trevino, and Smith rounding out the
I
order.
wanted
Nothing for the
Stanton.
Mets yet.
Stanton.
He was going late, and I wanted him. I think someone might have taken him before me. but-
I like completely forgot about him, but then after the 3 home runs the other day, it's like, wow.
yeah, he was. No one was going to take him. Someone took him. I had him ready
Yeah.
to go.
But I really think Luis Heel.
Dude, come on.
I mean, I know he's going to be on an innings limit, but
Mhm.
he's been lights out this spring. Like we'll see what he does today, but
Yeah, I mean, are you at all worried that it's just like, oh, spring training? He's like one of those.
no,
pitchers
because he's
does
always had the
well.
stuff. He
Yeah,
needs
yeah.
the command, and you know what I mean. It kind of doesn't matter who you're facing with like command issues in terms of like control. If you have your control down, I mean that's a good sign.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But yeah, Mets lineup not out yet.
Not
which
out.
is kind of interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
Got Vientos in there.
honestly, I mean, he needs as much experience as he can get. But again, I mean, I feel like I don't know. The Mets have been, I feel like for the past few games like that. They haven't really released the lineups or said who the starting pitcher is.
Mhm.
And again, then they end up like starting some no-name like 22-year-old who's just been in the organization. So I don't know. They're probably gonna pull out some name out of that
You
hat
guys
today.
started
Maybe.
against the Braves, right? Is it
The
Braves?
season?
Yeah,
No,
it
it's
was
the Brewers.
The Brewers.
Yeah.
We'll be there 6 days.
The Brewers.
Yes, we'll be there. in 6
Isn't
days.
it crazy? We have 6 days to start MLB. And
It is.
Jordan Montgomery is not on a team.
The Yankees actually, I don't know if you guys saw that, but it seems like there's some contract
But
talks there.
that
Really?
doesn't piss you off like an MLB's offseason where it's like the NFL does it so quick, everyone's on a team.
Oh yeah, it's annoying.
But it's like,
Yeah.
come on, like just sign on a team. Jordan,
Yeah.
like what are we doing?
I think he's gonna end up signing with the Yankees. Yeah.
I hope he does. I just want to see him play baseball.
Do you think? I mean, what do you think? It's just owners being super cheap?
Well, I think a part of it is
Yeah.
him wanting a lot of money like that maybe
Monty.
he won't be worth. And now when
Yeah.
you have the whole analytics now with the new MLB, it's like teams aren't going to give Jordan Montgomery what he thinks he's worth.
Maybe he gets 2 years, 50 million opt out after the first.
And he's going to be ready for opening day, you think? Like he's going to be
Snell is gonna
I'm
be in the
sure.
first series.
Yeah,
they said.
yeah.
That's-
So I knew that.
I
knew
think-
that.
no,
Everybody
but-
said
we talked about
months.
that.
No, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah, yeah.
crazy though. Like
Is it though?
But why can't you just have your own program? Why do you need a team?
true,
Yeah.
but you're
I mean,
not,
these guys
you're not
probably have-
facing MLB. You're not facing MLB batters.
You
though,
don't know
it's
that.
like- What maybe he's 2 guys. He brings them into his gym and he throws to them. I mean,
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But Yankees were in action. Nothing crazy really yesterday. Lost 5-2 to Atlanta. Nestor kind of ho-hum, 4 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 walks, 3 strikeouts, home run allowed. 7.71 ERA for their opening day starter. But you know, spring training, let's see what the first month looks like. I know he's gonna be really inspired and I think he's really honored to get the opening day start. So hopefully it's a good result. Yankees have won 3 in a row there in Houston after that sweep last season. Austin Wells continuing that torrid pace. Hit an RBI yesterday, hitting 344, 2 for 2 yesterday, but 344 this spring. So I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do. And Verdugo has been heating up as well. And I was saying this yesterday too, Riley. I think Verdugo with the porch, especially if he gets like 400 or 500 bats, he'll probably set a career high in home runs.
yeah, no, I can see him hitting like 17 maybe ish in there. The thing with Verdugo, he's a big opposite field guy.
Mhm.
But he does hook a couple, and you get those.
Yeah, because I always
300
just
home
think
runs.
because I was talking to Josh B about this a little while ago about Soto, and he's talking about how he's more of an opposite field guy, like kind of like what you're just saying. But I just feel the balls that you like get under to right field that wouldn't be out anywhere else are gonna go.
Yeah, I mean,
So
think
that
about
adds home runs.
Fenway, and you have obviously that short part in
Pesky
right field,
pull.
but then it juts out. So basically, straightaway right field of Fenway is 380 feet.
Yeah.
And then you keep it at the Yankees. I mean,
And it's crazy on the angle though at Fenway. Isn't it like 290 something?
it's like 301,
Jesus.
but I think there's a certain
but it
angle.
goes straight back.
Yeah. If you like curve it,
It goes
just inside
straight
the
back.
pole,
Like
it's
right,
like insane.
And then right behind second base, like legitimately what right field would be at all those teams is 380,
yeah.
which is insane for straightaway right field.
But so you're really not pumped for JD's debut on Thursday or no? I might get a jersey.
Stop it. No, you're not. No, of course I am, dude. I mean, I think
No,
I mean, you're
You're not.
You're tight. I feel like
I'm
all-
not
building
tight,
up,
dude.
building
So
up to
pissed
today,
off.
Right.
You've been so like kind of energized about the way the Mets have
Yeah.
been playing and stuff, and then I feel like just because of this, now you're back to like where we were to start spring training.
Venutos.
Vientos, you talking about?
Vientos.
Just because of Vientos.
No. Listen, like, I've been very tentative this spring training. Obviously excited about the pitching. The bats look okay right now. For the most part, everyone seems healthy. But Drury's still out. I mean, it's not like we were a JD Martinez away from being a really, really good team.
Yeah, I just think it makes the offense
definitely makes
the
you better.
lineup pretty good.
Definitely would, it improves your DH position for sure.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna be hitting dingers.
then
He's gonna be scoring.
Beatty and Vientos, instead of being guaranteed a spot, have to earn it.
Yeah, I think
Competition's great for everyone.
the jury was still out on both of them regardless. There are a lot of third basemen in the organization too. Talk about Zach Short a lot. He got more looks yesterday against his former team as well.
Cigar guy.
Yeah, Big Shoe Guy has had a tremendously great spring
He
training with the
He
Mets.
was good on the Tigers last year.
Yeah, and he exactly like he is like a solid
Is he gonna be
candidate
a
for third
utility guy for
baseman.
you guys?
Again, I think he's played second base a lot too in this spring training, so it seems
Well,
like it, which is great because our utility guy right now is freaking Joey Wendell
Isn't your second baseman?
McNeil.
Yeah, Jeff McNeil, right? He's still
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like last season, like he got rotated a lot to the outfield because Marte was injured.
Hey,
What's up, Harrison Bader? What?
No, you're being Nelly negative, and I'm just gonna come in here and say the more I think about this Mets team now, you guys have a chance at a wild card. You go down this lineup:
Yeah,
McNeil, Alonso, JD Martinez, Francisco Lindor, Starling Marte. I mean, you stay healthy. I'm gonna pump you up because I know you hate this team right now, and you're so negative.
I really don't hate this team. I'm just trying not to be too over the top positive.
Well, yeah, you don't need to be over the top positive, but
no, of course not. Because I mean, again, like there is still a huge question mark in terms of our pitching and our starting rotation. I mean, that was the issue last year. We had more than enough offense.
What's the one-two punch right now?
I mean, with Senga out, it's going to be Quintana and Minaya.
Okay.
Severino? No, Severino's gonna start.
And then Sevy.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Yeah.
And
I
then,
think he's the key to the whole thing. Like you're talking about a wild
Diaz.
card possibility. I think Severino's the key.
Yeah, and I think
he's actually a number 2 starter.
Diaz needs to get returned to what he was before.
2 seasons ago.
Hasn't he been good this spring?
He let up his first home run 2 days ago.
Okay, then yeah. If he's closing every game he comes into,
I mean, you can't really be worried about him. I know it's a long layoff.
I mean, I'm not worried about him, but I mean, you're a little like,
it's
how's
Otto.
he really gonna be?
Any injury.
Ottavino, dude, honestly, I barely even seen him
fuck
pitch.
that guy.
Yeah,
fuck that guy is right.
Fuck
dude.
that guy, dude.
Even though the Mets got him on a dime for what he probably should have opted in for.
No, it's worth it. Yeah, but fuck that guy.
I don't know. He was so bad when he had back-to-back showings, dude. Like if you use him in back-to-back games, the second game you get absolutely shelled. Like,
I still think it's hilarious how we've all had him on our team.
Yeah.
It's just too funny.
Yeah, it is actually kind of funny.
It is.
Last question here before we move on. I'm just trying to think ahead. Like I told you a while ago, Mets game definitely going to take them on the money line. If you had to guess, what do you think that's going to be? Your Vegas Tony hat for a second.
This is opening day.
Peralta versus Quintana. Opening day, Citi Field.
They're going to be favorited.
Slight though.
Yeah.
Very, very,
very
tight.
slight. 130?
Minus 130.
Minus 130. Who's at home?
Mets.
Oh, the Mets are out.
Yeah.
Mets are out.
Yeah.
So just think the opening day.
And they have like a good run on opening day.
I like the Mets
Like
there.
home
I
openers,
love the Mets there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the Brewers, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Remember when Quintana
Yelich
used to be like
dominant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
those years are
you know
over.
who is dominant? New York Rangers.
Oh.
Let's go to the world of the National Hockey League.
Here he comes. McDavid shoots, top shelf, he scores! Captain with the overtime winner! That's the middle break. It's a world-class hit right here. Tomsky stepping, rink Washington made the full split save. Are you kidding me? Turn, side of the net, between the legs, and they score! Filthy! McDavid, Pasternak, the silver trophy to the Golden Knights.
All right. right, so get the brooms out
Wow.
as the Rangers sweep the Boston Bruins last night in Boston, winning 5-2.
Yeah, baby. There we go.
And
What a good sport
also,
Riley is.
courtesy of Josh B, Hattie Boom Batty, Artemi Panarin, a career high, Tony, 42 goals. Jonathan Quick, as he's done all year, quality win against a quality opponent. Me and Riley were dialed on the hardwood yesterday, so I'd kind of lean to you on this in terms of the Rangers' performance yesterday.
I'm just taking some like BTS shots for TikTok because Michael's been doing the day in the life TikTok things. So that's right, Riley. All right, don't ask me what I'm doing.
No, I'm just
How dare you?
How dare you question me?
BTS shots. I
but-
don't know what the
Behind the scenes?
no, yeah, no.
I actually didn't know what you meant.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
BTS just seems dirty.
I know it does kind of sound dirty, but you know who else was dirty? Jonathan Quick, who got the start yesterday. Bet you didn't see that coming, Brian.
No,
because honestly, I
very
didn't.
surprised.
Right? Like kind of ridiculous. That Jonathan Quick got that start. But god dang, did he look great? God dang, did he look great in between the pipes for the Rangers there? And they actually as you would expect, the Bruins did come out pretty good. I think off rip, the Rangers actually had a power play opportunity. That the Bruins shut down quite handily. This is in the first couple minutes of the game. TD Garden was obviously rocking. The Bruins were wearing those. Are those like the third jerseys, the alternate jerseys, right?
The cream ones.
The cream ones, the creme de la creme.
Yeah, those are.
Those are pretty nice, but nonetheless, the Bruins did start the scoring off early. It was, I believe, Jake DeBrusk with the first goal of the game here. And this is honestly kind of like a theme for how things were scored. I feel like all game long. The Bruins just won their battles along the boards. Had great forechecking, kept the puck moving, kept cycling it, gained entrance to the offensive zone, and then retained possession, and just had like a consistent pressure on Quick, because Quick made a flurry of great saves, pad save here, glove save there, sprawled out in front of the net, and DeBrusk was just there to put one behind him. So I put the Bruins up 1-0, and like I said, TD Garden rocking, but the Rangers, I mean, they really didn't falter at all. And I believe it was Panarin who answered back in the second period.
His 39th.
Got his 39th.
Braden Schneider and Lafreniere on the assists.
Phenomenal play there. Again, I talked about that theme of having sustained offensive pressure. That's how the Rangers answered. I don't know what Laviolette did in the first intermission, because the Rangers were certainly seeming like they lost their edge in the first period. The Bruins kind of outscored them, I believe, had more chances, looked a little bit more clean in terms of how they were playing. But that second period, the Rangers are the team that came out, kind of firing on all cylinders. Brought the Bruins on their toes a little bit, and those, like I said, they started winning battles along the boards. They were cycling the pucks really well, getting deep into the Bruins zone here, and that's where you saw a flurry, of offensive pressure against the Bruins. And again, just like it was against that, the first goal against Quick, flurry of saves. Panarin was there to clean up the dirty play, found the back of the net, and obviously, from then on, it just seemed like. Not one power play goal for the Rangers or anyone, I don't think, right? Because the next, third period goal was still 5-on-5 by the Bruins. So not one power play goal, which is pretty crazy. Didn't hear Rosen or anyone say that. But at that point, Rangers tied up. And I mean, after that, it was a Panarin unassisted goal, stupid turnover by the Bruins. I don't know who it was, but literally turnover right in front of the net. Panarin, just a little quick deke here, deke there. Over glove side.
You did that on purpose.
I mean, how do I not talk about deking?
Yeah, just really quick, Riley. Deking in NHL is bullshit. Like in the video game, it's absolutely insane. It should not be that hard to score a goal. Should have to go ring around the rosy with the analog stick. It honestly is insane.
He gets really tight about Chell, if you can't tell.
It's a lot to do at one time.
What are you like? You're saying that deking's too hard?
Yeah, I want to just go to the net and just go forward with the analog stick and shoot it and have it go in, and it just doesn't go in.
Are you aiming it?
I'm just kind of flicking the thing up.
You gotta aim it with the left stick.
But it's what I mean? It's happening quick. What? I don't know.
Just the minute you flick it up,
flick
up if you want to go high glove, flick up the left stick.
It's a lot to think about.
It is a lot to go.
Or you could just deke. If you go forehand backhand, it's a goal every time.
But it's ring around the rosy though. That's horse shit.
You just want to flick the right stick and it go in.
Yeah, especially if it's like it's a one-on-one opportunity. I feel like it's automatic. It doesn't go in. It seems like they backhand it when I shoot it for whatever reason.
Yeah, because he always goes to the backhand and he just shoots it. And it's like not as strong
But
of
it's
a
like
shot.
they would never like make a backhanded shot. Like that's
that's the thing
unrealistic.
with if you play the skill stick, it's whatever the input is. Whatever you put in, it's what's going to
Yeah,
come
maybe
out.
we'll change it to buttons only for we can do that.
So
Or
then
you can put shot aim on auto, and the computer puts the best spot. Where they
yeah, but
want
see
to put
that's
it.
not right. That can't.
That's
be
kind of
good.
like auto fielding in MLB.
Yeah. That's
Did you get the show yet?
I got to get the show 24.
Yeah,
Oh
we
my
had
God,
a great
great
gaming
game on
corner the other
Wednesday.
night. It was awesome.
I got to get it.
But anyway, real quick, recapping the rest of the
I
game
think we're
here.
done with it.
I mean, it was pretty much after that. You know, the Bruins.
All Rangers. I mean,
Bruins
yeah,
scored
Brazil,
once.
cup of coffee,
Yeah,
but then
dude.
Foxy, who I said down the stretch, going to be big.
Phenomenal
13th
job
of
there.
the year. And then
Um,
Mika,
And
no
Panarin,
longer ripped.
Yeah, empty netters though at the
23rd,
end. You know,
and then
garbage time,
Panarin,
dude.
41st. Foxy up
You
to
know.
46 assists.
What do you want from me?
But this is a game, Tony, that I didn't mean to really do it like that, but it just gets me really pumped for the playoffs. And
Yeah.
it's just like top competition all year. We'll see what we do
I
against
mean,
Florida tomorrow.
Yeah.
But we've answered the call.
I mean, we certainly answered the call. I mean, this was like a very dominant victory for the Rangers. I mean, you look at some of these team stats, out shooting the Bruins 31-26. The hits, you kept up with them 38 hits apiece. What a physical game. I talked about that being a huge factor yesterday when we previewed this game. Whereas, you know, you're down your two best defensemen, two very physical defensemen, Trouba and Lindgren. Don't look at me like that. We are. And you know, you had bodies step up like Rempe, like Panarin, like Trocheck, even too had a great game. The back checking I talked about, the
I
hits.
love that the Bruins fans are tight now.
Yeah,
It's
dude.
great, honestly.
You know, you beat them in the face-off circle as well. Rangers, I mean, I guess Bruins, great job by staying disciplined. But Rangers on the PK had the Bruins 0 for 3. Rangers, one of the best PKs around the National Hockey League. I believe they're top 6 in the league. And that showed last night. Because I mean,
Glazing them.
yeah, I mean, you got it, dude.
Yeah, good win. That was a good win.
Yeah, no,
Good
it
win.
was a pretty solid win.
Yeah,
So
we'll see in April. We'll see.
yeah, you will, dude. You'll see us in April. I mean, and actually,
No,
maybe.
I don't know if we'll see you in April. I will be. I don't know. We'll see.
No, but I mean, I feel like it has gotten to a point, Riley, and yes, the format, the playoffs, but if you really add the overtime losses, I mean, they're 41-30. I mean, a little underwhelming, no?
I mean, I think the overtime losses are tough, but you know, points are there. We're gonna be in the playoffs, and then playoff hockey. You know, anything can happen. And
I mean,
you
but
know?
like you have to like be nervous though at the end of the day.
well, I know right now we're gonna beat the Leafs in the first round. It's just-
I mean, that's
it's what we always do.
if you don't beat the Leafs in the first round,
And then the second round against
like,
this is how I'm looking at it.
oh yeah, what do you got?
We're gonna beat the Leafs in the first round. The second round is a revenge series against the Panthers, probably, and that's just a revenge series. You're gonna win that, and then we're gonna go to Eastern Conference Finals, and then play one of you guys or the Hurricanes.
But you
And,
really think you're going to beat us?
yes.
It's crazy that you think you're gonna be.
I mean, think of the games. The first game was a shootout at MSG. It was 7-5. You never see that. It was crazy.
never see that.
The second game was an overtime win, so an even game. And then you guys beat us last night. So
For the third time.
I just don't see you. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not nervous. Like if we go in the series, I say the Rangers can definitely beat us, but I don't think you guys can go, we're gonna sweep this team.
No, I
Like,
don't think we're going to sweep the Bruins, but I think we win in 5 or 6. Clearly, we've had their number.
Mhm.
And
God,
I
I'd
was,
love to beat you.
and then what's the story? So since we're technically second, Tony, we would play Detroit first round right now if the season ended because they're the second wild card. Is that how it works?
Wait, Detroit's the second wild card?
Yeah, because Boston is. Oh, we would play Tampa actually, right?
Yeah, I think we're playing Tampa
Which
in
I
the first
feel
round.
like-
Looks like it.
I feel like you would like obviously you would feel good, but like you would just feel like of all the teams, like it's kind of like beat. That's the reward we get as being the second seed in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, hold on, let me check this.
Josh B
It's-
says I'm sleeping today.
Because I just think it's bullshit that we don't get to play Philadelphia because they have less points.
Oh yeah.
But they had this new format since they changed
'Cause
it.
of
Because
the
it wasn't
divisional-
always like that. It was always just the top 8 points,
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They changed it to division,
but
like
now it's like the
7 years ago.
Yeah,
But I'm saying, so
yeah.
why is it
7, really? That long
fair
ago?
that
Yeah.
Carolina gets to play Philadelphia and we have to play Tampa if we have more points than them?
Because it's just they want the NHL to go through their
The
division,
divisional
their
stuff.
whatever division first.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's all about winning the division. It became way more important.
Scrap the divisions.
No, I kind of like
I
that.
want
Because-
best teams in the playoffs.
Well,
though.
but then it puts like the East Conference Finals as like the champion of the Metropolitan versus the
Champion of the Atlantic. Who's not going to be the Bruins?
Are we thinking divisions once the playoffs starts? Though, come on, guys, we're not. The divisions are irrelevant.
Yeah, once the playoffs start, yeah. But the division,
But I also think I think it creates an environment, and especially for us with the Leafs, where you can play a team like 4 times in the first round and create a rivalry. Because the Bruins have always been 2 in the Atlantic, the Leafs have always been 3rd. We've played them like 5 times in the first round now, and now they're super fun games because the 2 teams hate each other.
Yeah.
So I do think that created like a cool thing. But I do kind of agree with you where the 04 was just the top 8 teams get in.
Yeah, why are we changing just the?
Well, you see in every league now, like every NBA with the playing tournament, it just feels like every league's trying something. March Madness is trying to expand the bracket. Just
Oh
keep
my God,
things,
stop.
keep things to how they were.
The only thing that I guess is good is the pitch clock.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree. I thought MLB's changes were pretty
Other
good.
than when I'm at the game, I hope it's like a 3.5 hour game.
Did you see Bogarts get called for that hitter's violation?
No, I didn't.
One of the craziest things I've ever seen.
That's actually nuts.
He in his stance, he always moves in his stance. Like until the pitch comes, he's always moving. They called him for a hitter's violation because he didn't come set as the batter, like didn't look at the pitcher. But it was insane. And it was on strike 3. He struck on the side, it was over the guy on base.
Oh my God, that's tough.
Yeah.
Tony, are you ready? In position. Catch up on the picks from yesterday.
Catch up on the picks, stand by. Oh, that's right. Before the frenzy.
Lightning,
yesterday.
fire.
Thursday. Yes, got it.
Rangers in the under.
1-1.
Blues in the over.
Over under was 3-1.
Islanders in the under.
3-3.
Jets in the under.
4-4.
Hurricanes in the under.
6-4.
Panthers in the over.
6-6.
Oilers in the over.
8-6.
Canucks in the under.
10-6.
Blackhawks in the over.
10-8.
Golden Knights in the under.
12-8.
Lightning in the over.
13-9.
Okay, so 13 and
Solid,
9.
dude.
All
Solid.
right, that was me. And then we'll go to you here. Rangers in the over.
2-0.
Blues in the over.
4-0.
Red Wings in the over.
6-0.
Jets in the over.
6-2.
Hurricanes in the over.
7-3.
Panthers in the under.
8-4.
Sabres in the under.
8-6.
Canucks in the under.
10-6.
Ducks in the under.
12-6.
Golden Knights in the under.
14-6.
Lightning in the over.
13-7.
Wait, how? Something's messed up there because I was 13-9. You're 13-7.
Oh, shit,
that
dude.
doesn't add up.
So we missed one game. Did we miss a game? Because we're missing 2 points there, no?
20. Oh, yeah, 13-9 doesn't make any sense. Do we just 13 or 13-9 does make sense? That's
13
an even number, right?
13-9 is 22,
which is 11 games.
Right. 13-7 is 20. I'm saying I think we may have missed a game for me. Did we miss a game? Did we just skip a game? Kraken,
Let's
Golden
see,
Knights,
Golden Knights.
Lightning, Sharks. We did Ducks, Blackhawks.
Yep. Canucks.
Canucks, Canadians.
Just run through. Oh, wait, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. So I think it's just we have to just run through it again. So let's go one more time.
Yeah, we'll go.
Ready?
My scores again,
Yes.
right? Because, yeah, you
Rangers
were
in
right.
the over.
2-0.
Blues in the over.
4-0.
Red Wings in the over.
6-0.
Jets in the over.
6-2.
Hurricanes in the over.
Hurricanes in the over at 7-3.
Panthers in the under.
That's 8-4.
Panthers in the under. Or not Panthers. Sabres in the under.
8-4. Now that's 8-6.
Canucks in the under.
10-6.
Ducks in the under.
12-6.
Golden Knights in the under.
14-6.
Lightning in the over.
15-7.
There we go.
That's the two. Yeah, we missed 2 somewhere.
Okay, so 15-7 for you. So that gives you a 2-game lead. And I'll add it up later just so I don't lose my mind here. And then let's do
The numbers
the
are high.
Super Friday, Saturday hockey.
ladies and gentlemen. You know the deal here. Friday, the light slate, 4 games. No idea what Saturday will bring us, but we're starting at 7 p.m. tonight around the National Hockey League. Washington Capitals, Capital One Arena, take on the Hurricanes of Carolina here as the Caps are looking to end the season outright. They are plus 170 tonight. And I will have to look up right now the over-under is 5.5, of course. These two teams here, Hurricanes ready to come up a 5-game win streak. Caps, as I said, just lost to Toronto 7-3. What do you got here, Brian?
Hurricanes 4-0 shutout. Coach Neckoff, I'm probably not even saying it right, doesn't matter.
Kochetkov?
And how about Getzel? 2 goals, 1 assist. Canes with the shutout in the under.
I absolutely love that. Give me Canes in the over, though. I say there is some higher scoring here. Canes win, I don't know, maybe 4-2 right there. Next game up, it's going to be now 8 p.m. in Dallas as they take on the Pittsburgh Penguins here. Over under 6.5. Dallas, of course, favorite here, minus 195. They are on a 2-game win streak, beating LA and Arizona back-to-back here. The Penguins, as we talked about, just dropped the game to New Jersey. Stars looking to sweep the Penguins this season. What do you got?
Stars 7-3 over the Pittsburgh Penguins. So Stars and the over.
That's right. Pittsburgh not great on the road here. I say give me Stars and the under. They win 3-2. They'll keep it a little tight. Why not? Next game up now, it's 9 p.m. and we're going to Colorado, baby, as they take on the Columbus Blue Jackets, who are heavily underdogs here at plus 300. Colorado minus 380, over under 6.5. Believe it or not, the first time these two teams are seeing each other, Colorado absolutely on a tear right now. Blue Jackets have dropped 2 of their last 2 games.
Kale McCarr, Mikko Rantanen, 2 goals apiece in an absolute beatdown. 8-2 Avalanche over the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, I agree here. Going to be absolute barn burner there. Avalanche, I don't know. But yeah, 6-3. Avs in the over. So much offense there. Next game here, we're actually moving to Saturday. That's going to be done with our Friday
the Coyotes.
slate. Oh, my bad. Yes, right. In Mullet Arena, they take on the Kraken here. The Coyotes. Interesting here at Mullet Arena. Over under 5.5. Both teams minus 110 on the money line. Coyotes beat the Kraken last time out in a shootout at home. Do you anticipate a similar game here?
Yes. I don't know what the score was. I don't have it in front of me. It doesn't matter. This one will go under, though. 2-1 Arizona. Keller, the game winner in OT.
Kraken have to be on like a 9-game losing streak now, I think, at some point. No offense there. So, yeah, give me Coyotes in the under. I think they may win it 2-0 even. Who knows? But now we move on to Saturday.
Tony Vegas.
Oh, boy, there are a ton of games here. First game, 1 p.m., NHL ESPN Plus. You have the Islanders taking on Winnipeg Jets here at UBS. The Islanders are going to be plus 175 here, I think, at home. The home dogs, over under 6.5. Obviously, we know Connor Hellebuck for the Jets going for the Vezina Trophy. Kyle Connor's having a great season as well. Can the Islanders get something going here, Brian?
No, I'm done picking them. They just lose for me every time. So give me the Jets here. I'm going to say 4-1, maybe Watt on the hot seat.
Yeah, give me Jets 3-1. So Jets and the under. Next game, we have Riley's Bruins on the road in Philadelphia against John Tortorella and his Flyers. Dude, Tortorella continuing to bench, healthy scratch his captain, Couturier there. Flyers are an absolute schneid here. Bruins are probably going to be like minus 150 here. Over under certainly 6.5 over there at Wells Fargo. What do you think's going to happen, dude?
Bruins in the under, and I want them to rough the Flyers up for the Tuesday game I'll be at against the Rangers. So let's say Bruins get the job done here 4-1.
I agree. Bruins with the under.
Yeah, you do.
How can you not? How do you go against the Flyers right now? Torts is absolutely on edge. It's ridiculous. But give me Bruins. I'll say 3-1. Bruins in the under. Next game up, 2 p.m. in Minnesota. Beautiful St. Paul as the Wild take on the St. Louis Blues. No, I haven't. I hear great things.
For this time of year, it's
the Twin Cities.
Tickets as low as $66. I say the Wild are going to be tight favorites here, maybe minus 110. Over under, I'll give him at 5.5. Fleury's been doing well. Binnington is due for another shutout. But what do you think is going to happen here at 2 p.m. tomorrow?
Blues all day. Buchnevich, Tony. The Hattie for Josh B. I'm going to say St. Louis takes this one 5-3.
So he's going St. Louis and the over. I want to say give me. Oh, so tough here. Yeah, give me the Blues, and I'm going to go under, though. I say they win 3-1. Blues 3-1 under. Book them right now, Riley. I want to hear your take on Monday when they fucking win that game. Next game up, 5 p.m. We'll go to Nashville. Beautiful Nashville, Tennessee. Bridgestone Arena here as the Preds take on the Red Wings of Detroit. The Predators certainly the favorites here. Maybe minus 155. Over-under, I believe, will be 6.5. Anticipate some scoring from both teams here. Red Wings itching for the wild card spot. What do you say, Brian?
Predators, Detroit, I know they got off the schneid, but not enough here. I think Nashville far better right now. I think game goes under. Nashville wins easily 4-1.
Detroit fighting in practice.
Detroit fighting in practice, really?
Steve Yzerman getting in the mix.
Holy shit, dude.
They
They're
were
done,
smoking each
so
other.
give me Preds. Give me the over, high scoring. They win 6-4. Next game, Maple Leafs take on the Edmonton Oilers at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. Battle of Canada here.
Wow.
A battle. Tickets as low as $172. Thank you, no. The Maple Leafs here are going to be favorited. Minus 110.
Canadian dollars.
Yeah, minus 110 Canadian dollars, that is. Over under certainly 6.5 with the powerhouses on offense here. I may have an inkling where Brian's going to go here with Edmonton versus
Where's he
Toronto.
going?
Where he's going? Edmonton.
Where's he going?
Zach Hyman, the dream
Find the
season
Hyman.
continues as he reaches the 50-goal mark with a 4-goal performance here. Edmonton 9-6 in
Oh my
Toronto.
God. Give me Maple Leafs winning 4-3 in overtime. McDavid fights Matthews in the second period. Next game
That would
up,
be so
that would
sick.
be so
That would be
sick,
so
dude.
sick.
Next game,
Will never
we're
happen.
going to Jersey. It would never will happen. They're being visited by a Canadian brethren, the Ottawa Senators, here at 7 p.m. at the Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. The Devils are going to be probably minus 180, maybe even minus 200. Senators
That's a
suck
little
here.
ridiculous.
Tony
Devils
Vegas.
suck.
No, I'm telling you right now,
That's
dude.
a terrible job by you there.
No, it's not, dude. Minus
Tony Vegas.
200, dude.
All right, well, I don't care if they're minus
Over
500.
under 6.5. Who you taking?
They're going to lose. I think Kachuk will have 7 points tonight, Tony. And the Senators will
Saturday.
thrash the Devils on tomorrow, winning this game 9-2.
That's crazy. Give me Devils and the under. Jack Hughes, hat trick, only scoring the game. Devils 3-0 shutout.
Fuck Matthew Ryan.
Fuck Matthew Ryan anyway, dude. He's been MIA.
Yeah.
He took so much shit about the Rangers playing the Devils and they lose and he's gone. Next game up, we're going Rangers, actually, believe it or not. That's right, baby. 8 p.m. on ABC, ESPN Plus, primetime hockey night on Saturday night, 8 p.m., like I said, at the Madison Square Garden. The Rangers are going to be the tight home favorites, minus 110 against the Florida Panthers. And this song you'll be hearing early and often, I'm sure, over under 6.5. Where are you going with this,
Yeah,
Brian?
it's one of those things, Tony. I'm obviously going to go with the blue shirts here, but this is going to be so tough.
ABC.
I think this goes to
That's right,
a
prime time.
shootout. And Mika
Yes.
Zibanejad has been practicing his shootout shots, no longer doing the toe tap. And we're going to see the Rangers 5-4 in a shootout.
This is going to be prime time playoff matchup here. Igor shutting down Florida. Rangers win 2-0. What are you snickering at, dude?
I just think there's going to be more goals in the game.
Stop. Absolutely not.
Michael
What
knows
happened
it.
to Rangers in the under? You were hammering Rangers in the under.
Not against Florida.
Next game up, Vancouver. Speaking of Canada,
Shot.
they take on the Calgary Flames, Rogers Arena, Vancouver, British Columbia. Riley, have some more munchkins, over under 6.5. Vancouver, minus 180 here. What do you got?
I'm a munch.
Canucks and the under, they win 3-0.
Buckta.
Give me Canucks and the over. I say Flames keep it kind of tight, but Canucks outscore them 5-2. Next game now. Just 3 left here. Our final 3. 10:30 p.m. Saturday night in Vegas. The Golden Knights taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets, who will be on the back-to-back. And by God, this is set up to be a bloodbath. Over under 6.5. Golden Knights maybe plus 300 here. What do you got?
Knights 6-0. Marcia Schultz, the Hattie.
Wow, so Knights and the under, dude. I kind of like that. Give me Knights in the over. They win 4-0. What's up? Next game, still 10:30. Going to LA now, going more west. Keep going west as the Kings take on the Tampa Bay Lightning here at Crypto.com Arena. The Kings, I say, will be tight favorites, maybe minus 110. Over, under. I'll give it a 6.5 again. Not many 5.5s here, but what do you think about the Kings?
I think the Kings are going to lose this game to Tampa. I'm going to say 4-2. So the Lightning and the under.
Give me the Kings and the over here. A lot of scoring. That's kind of tight. Rich getting a lot of starts for LA. Also tight. Kings win 4-3. Next game, 10:30 Toilet Bowl. San Jose Sharks versus Blackhawks. Over under 5.5. The Blackhawks are minus 110, I guess. Honestly, both teams may be plus money. Who knows here? As I said, over under 5.5. Well, what do you think about this, dude?
Blackhawks 2-1
Bedard.
overtime. Bedard, the game winner.
All right, I'll take Blackhawks in the under 2. What's up, dude? Regulation, though, 2-1.
Let's get
And
Bedarded.
that's your hockey frenzy. Michael Butka has the nerve.
He's going nuts.
How dare he? Calling out that nobody's watching hockey today. Michael, first of all, I think you're a little late to the show. Probably missed the March Madness segment. Second of all, our brackets are in shreds because of your confidence in Kentucky.
Oh, my God.
Let's
That's
get
right.
that
I
established.
totally forgot about that.
Michael
Butka.
So let's talk about that. And then you're like kind of throwing a dig here at the NHL. I mean, it's easy to throw a dig at the NHL when your favorite team is the Pittsburgh Penguins and they suck. I mean, come on, right or no?
Yeah, no, I think you're totally right here. Buckta is way out of line here.
Yeah. And yes, we're pumped for UConn, but it's like we're also pumped for the Rangers.
Yeah, of course. Pumped for the Rangers and pumped for a hockey tonight. Quite a few good games on tonight. You can alternate between them and March Madness. I'm sure there's gonna be a blowout or two. In the NCAA. Watch out, Michael. So yeah, dude. Why wouldn't you want to watch a little hockey? It's Friday night.
Yeah.
Diversify yourself.
And then trying to play it off. Kentucky pulls this shit every year. Well, why did you pick them then?
Yeah.
Michael?
How about you pull this shit every year, Michael?
He knows we're kind of kidding, but kind of not, though, because I wanted a good bracket. I trusted in you. I barely watched college all year. You tell me Kentucky national championship game, and they lose the first round. I mean, what do you want me to say?
I know they had us. It was UConn, Kentucky.
Yeah, we did trust in Michael.
Tell him I'm disappointed.
Yeah, Michael says maybe
Michael.
No 2K game now.
Yeah, no 2K
You have to
game.
earn it back, Michael.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't hear about
Riley's in the hot seat now. It's over, dude.
He also
says he's smoke him.
justifying it by saying they looked good in the regular season but pulled the shit off. I was such a Tatum. So
Wow,
a little
okay.
accountability there with the Riley dig.
I mean, it's hard not, you
but it's also hard to like really dig Tatum because obviously he's nasty. So I mean, how much of a dig is it really though? No.
Well, I mean, for Michael Buckta to say that though, that is big.
Yeah. It's a sense of accountability.
Yes,
I think.
which is hard to find nowadays.
Keegan
too.
Bradley,
Speaking of accountability,
yeah, not taking any a bogey and a double bogey to drop the 3 over.
Oh
so,
shit!
Gonna be a little tough there to
How's
cover
Xander?
the head-to-head. Xander,
Still 2 under.
let's see. So Shoffley,
this
1 under, 2 over through 8 today. So a little struggle
my
going on
gosh,
there.
dude.
Kevin Stroman and Kevin Waugh still leading here at 6 under with Peter Molinari and Tony's personal favorite, Lucas Glover, as well as Adam Svensson, all tied for 3rd at 5 under. Dietrich at 4 under. Carl Juan at 4 under as well. Dylan Wu 4 under. If I read all the 4 unders, we'll be here all day. But nevertheless, a lot of guys at 4 under. And then, some notables teeing off later, like I mentioned, JT 123, as well as, let's see, Andrew Novak in progress, 2 under right now through 5, shot 71 yesterday. And then Young will tee off at 134, Sink at 129, Sam Ryder 112. And yeah, that's pretty much it. In terms of the Valspar Championship, like we said, with all that's going on, with the March Madness and then the stretch run here at NHL, baseball around the corner. Not too much attention to this, but we will see what happens over the weekend. And who knows? This has been the year. I know, obviously, Scotty won back-to-back, and we also had a Hideki win as well as Chris Kirk.
Yes.
But there's been a lot of first-time winners, no-name winners, so that could be the case here again. As Wah with a bogey here to drop to 500. So now Kevin Streelman, name we haven't said at the top of a leaderboard in a while, a solo lead here at 6 under. He is 1 over today after shooting 64 yesterday. So that is what we have. Is there primetime binge buddies later or no?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Binge buddies.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of trailers to go over, actually. Beetlejuice 2 teaser came out, talking that 8 p.m. tonight, as well as reviewing a documentary called Quiet on Set. Michael and I watched the first couple episodes last night, so we'll be watching that. And I tried to put Full Swing on when I got home, but I probably felt
I watched the
tired.
whole thing already.
Really?
I watched it 2 weeks ago.
I watched like an episode and a half.
I've
good.
seen
Dude,
like 6 episodes.
Honestly, episode 1 was sick, dude. With
It
them
was
going,
so
like, talking
good.
about Live Tour, the merger,
Bro,
Rory,
there's one of
dude.
the saddest scenes in it I've ever seen out of a reality TV
Episode
show.
1 or you?
No,
just in general?
They are. Well, it's not really a spoiler, but they have a camera on Keegan Bradley when the
Oh yeah, I saw that.
when the call
Yeah.
comes, and it's like,
Oh,
and then there's 2 episodes in the Ryder Cup, which are tough because USA loses, so
Right.
the whole
Right.
time you're like, it's like they're gonna lose, but it's sad, and they have a camera on Keegan Bradley during the Ryder Cup. So
Oh.
he's watching the Ryder
Yeah.
Cup with his family, like rooting on the USA. It's very cringe. It's sad. It's very sad.
said, "Are you Justin Bieber?"
to
to me?
Riley?
To you?
Looks like it, dude.
I wish, dude.
Why?
Why you don't want to be Riley?
No, his wife's so hot.
Who's his wife?
Haley.
Haley Bieber.
Haley Bieber. What does she do?
She models and just she looks good.
It's yeah. He was looking for that.
She what?
Yeah, okay.
She does nothing. Is that what I'm looking for?
And
No, she
then
definitely
Michael
does something
Budka
to me.
playoff here. Not big into the NHL. Once Pittsburgh shits the bed, don't follow it too much. So that's interesting.
Fair weather fan is
he
what that
asked
is,
him-
dude,
What,
yeah.
what did he ask the other day if Severino was still on the Yankees? Was that the question?
Did he ask that?
He asked something
Really?
like ridiculous. Yeah,
Oh, that's all right, dude.
No, Torres.
it was.
Oh, no,
Torres.
it was,
Yes,
yeah,
it was
Glaber,
Torres,
yeah.
I'm just Michael. This is all encouragement for you. We want you to study up. We have a lot of diehard baseball fans here, so we'd like you to be on even playing field, right?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you want to be in the sports board, you got to.
Yeah, exactly.
You gotta be-
Exactly. And now, too much focus on the NBA, to be honest. Like, not
Yeah.
the best league right now. Just throwing that out.
Although
there.
he did say the other day, he was like, "Lakers suck. This is terrible. Like, I think he's off, right?"
No, but he's
No,
on.
you think he's back- you
He's
think
so
he's-
NBA.
yeah.
I feel like he has league pass. He watches every game. I think he's big on that, to be honest.
It's tough.
So we'll see what happens. But another great week of shows. Looking forward to seeing everybody on Sunday at the Horseshoe. And also we want to thank everybody for tuning in, continuing to comment, like, and subscribe. All of the archives in the YouTube page, Tony, Michael, Renee, and Jay, and costume merch, downtown.tv.com. Want everybody to enjoy the day, enjoy the games. Let's go Yankees
Let's
and
go
Rangers.
And that's
And
And
Bruins.
we will see you on Sunday.
Hey guys, Tony here from Downtime TV checking in. I want to thank all our fans out there who's been liking, subscribing, sharing our content. You guys are the best. You guys are our bloodline. You make us love what we do. Thanks again.